Okay, good morning, everybody.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
sir.
sir.
Okay, good morning. Can you, I suppose you can hear me clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's begin. Last discussion, after the discussion, I sent to you a PDF of one of the references that I used. I asked you to read pages 161 to 165. Did you do that?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay, very good. Thank you. I have here sentences, and what I want you to do is read and observe the sentences. Amy, can you please read the sentences?
yes, sir. Number one, she has finished her essay for this semester. Number two, they have gone to the mall. Number three, I haven't been to the gig. And number four, we haven't watched that movie.
Okay, thank you. What have you observed?
Sir, I noticed that the sentences are in the present perfect tense.
Okay. Marie Rose, what else have you observed?
Sir, the first two are positive present perfect sentences and the remaining two are negative present perfect sentences po.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Because if I remember correctly from the readings, present perfect tense denotes that an action done in the past has some relevance or connection in the present. Present perfect tense also only allow time words or phrases that indicates an unfinished period of time, and simple past sentences actually or often contains a specific period in the past. Therefore, I think that they are positive and negative present perfect sentences.
Very good, thank you. That is correct. Present perfect tense only allow actions that occurred at an unspecified period of time, while simple past tense allows the speaker to name or to provide or to state a specific time when denoting an action. Is that clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, thank you. How about these sentences? Mark, can you please read the sentences?
Number one, have you tried this cake? Number two, has she received your gift? Number three, what have you cooked for dinner? Number four, where has he gone?
Okay, what have you observed?
Sir, these sentences are questions that are in present perfect tense.
Okay, Mark, please be the one to answer the question still. What makes you say these sentences are present perfect questions?
Sir, these sentences are in interrogative in tone and use the past participle of the verbs instead of their simple past.
Okay, very good. Is that clear? Do you have questions so far?
None, sir.
Okay, if not, let's have some practice. I have here sentences that are in simple past. Your task is to make them present perfect tense, present perfect sentence, and then identify whether what kind of present perfect sentence it is, whether it's a positive present perfect, negative present perfect, or present perfect questions. So, for example, number one, I did not go to Japan. In present perfect tense, it would be I haven't been or I have not been to Japan. Number two, I walked to the beach. In present perfect sentence, it would be I've walked to the beach. And it's a positive present perfect sentence. Is that clear? Are the instructions clear?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay, let's proceed. Number one, let's have Mariros.
Number one, did you see that movie? Sir, I guess the answer is have you seen that movie? And it's a present perfect question po.
Okay, very good. Number two, Aimee.
Number two, I lived in Malolos for 5 years. Sir, My answer is I have lived in Malolos for 5 years, and it's in a positive present perfect sentence.
Okay, very good. Next, number three, Mark.
Number three, somebody stole my bicycle. Sir, the answer is somebody has stolen my bicycle. And it's a positive present perfect sentence, sir.
Okay, number four. Let's have Amy again.
Number 4, Lorena graduated last March. And my answer is Lorena has graduated, and it's a positive present perfect sentence.
Okay, next. Number five, Mary Rose.
Did Jerry eat the cake? My answer, sir, is has Jerry eaten the cake? And it's a present perfect question po.
Okay, very good. Next, number six, Mark.
Number six, I lost my key yesterday. Sir, my answer is I've lost my key. And it's a positive present perfect sentence.
Okay, correct. Notice how Mark used I've instead of I have. That people is what we call contraction. I've is the same as I have, and I've not is the same as I have not. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Number seven, Amy.
Number 7, I worked here for 5 months. And my answer is I have worked there for 5 months. And I think it's in the positive present perfect sentence.
Okay, correct. For clarifications, let's look at the sentence in number seven. I worked here for 5 months. Earlier, it was mentioned that present perfect tense does not allow specific time words or time phrase. The question is this: is 4 5 months specific or not specific? Mary Rose.
Sir, I believe it's unspecific po because it was not explicitly stated which 5 months are those 5 months. It's not clear which 5 months those 5 months started or which month it ended.
Okay, very good. That's exactly it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. And last number eight, let's have Amy again.
Number 8, I played that game. And my answer is I have played that game. And it's in the positive present perfect sentence.
Okay, very good. Do you have questions so far?
None, sir.
Okay, let's proceed. Do you see the picture on my screen?
Yes, sir. I can see it,
Okay,
sir.
what do you see? What's the picture?
The human body, sir.
Okay, thank you. Mary Rose, can you please say something about the picture?
Um, it's a healthy male body, sir.
All right, it's a picture of a healthy male body. And how about this one? Do you see the picture?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's in the picture? Or what is the picture?
Sir,
Yes, Mark?
it's a painting, sir.
A painting of what?
I think it's a painting of a distorted human body.
Okay, thank you. So prior to this picture, we had a picture of a healthy male body, but let's assume that this creature or the creature on the creature on the picture is an actual human being. Do you think it will function properly? Do you think it will be a healthy human being? It will. Do you think it will be able to speak properly, act properly, things like that? What do you think, Amy? Amy?
Sir,
Okay.
can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
I think no, sir, because his organs are probably messed up and they are not where they are supposed to be. So they probably won't function properly.
The same goes with sentences. All sentences in every language follows a basic structure in order to clearly convey what the speaker wants to convey. Now, let's look at these sentences. Number one, please read Mary Rose.
I have bought a new car.
Okay, let me ask you, what is they in that sentence, Mary Rose?
Sir, it's a pronoun.
What is have? Mary Rose again.
Sir, it's a pronoun po.
What is bought?
The verb po.
Okay, and what is a new car? Mary Rose? Okay, I think Mary Rose has some
Sir,
problems with
can
the
I
connections.
answer?
Okay, Mark, thank you.
So the new car is the object, sir.
Okay, very good. Number two, Aimee, please read.
Number 2, I have answered 20 questions so far.
Okay, in that sentence, what is I or what is the function of I?
It serves as the pronoun.
How about have?
It, it's the auxiliary verb, sir.
Okay, very good. How about answered?
It's a verb in the past participle.
And the remainder of the sentence?
It's the object, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, from these two sentences, what have you observed? Mary Rose, is your connection fixed now? How about you, Mark? What have you
Sir,
observed?
I think both sentences follow the same structure.
What is that structure?
Sir, it's a noun or pronoun plus auxiliary verb plus past participle plus object.
Thank you, very good. Everybody, this is the basic structure of a positive present perfect sentence. Noun or pronoun, followed by an auxiliary verb, followed by the past participle, and in some cases, it's followed by an object. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's proceed. How about the sentences? Aimee, please read the first sentence.
Number 1, Jonah hasn't seen her best friend recently.
Okay. What is the function of Jonah?
Jonah is the noun.
How about hasn't?
Hasn't is an auxiliary verb.
How about seeing?
It's the past participle, sir.
How about her best friend?
It's the object on the sentence, sir.
And how about the remainder of the sentence? How about recently?
Time, sir.
Sorry?
It, you mean the recently? The word?
Yes.
I'm not really sure, sir.
Okay, let me ask you. I mean, is it an intensifier?
Yes.
Okay, it is an intensifier. In the previous structure, in the structure of the positive present perfect sentence, the structure ended with a direct object. But in this structure, it still has one element or one component even after even after the object, and it's the intensifier. Okay, number two, I haven't bought the book. So I is the pronoun, haven't is the auxiliary verb, bought is the past participle, book or the book is the object, and yet is still an intensifier. Number three, please read, Mark.
Number 3. My brother hasn't been to Spain.
Okay, what is the function of my brother?
It's a noun, sir.
Okay. What about hasn't
It's the auxiliary verb.
and been?
It's the past participle.
Okay, last, how about to Spain?
It's the object, sir.
Okay. Okay, number four, last, Marirose. Okay,
Number
she's back.
4, sorry, sir.
It's all right, no problem.
Sheila hasn't ironed the clothes.
Okay. What is the function of Sheila in that sentence? Okay, I think she lost her
So number
connection
4,
again.
Sheila hasn't
Okay.
ironed the clothes.
Okay. What is the function of Sheila in that sentence? Okay, let's get back to
The noun,
Marirose.
sir.
Oh, sorry. Okay. It's a noun, correct. I'm sorry, Marirose. How about hasn't?
The noun, sir.
Yes, Sheila is the noun, but how about hasn't?
The auxiliary verb, sir.
How about ironed?
The auxiliary verb, sir.
Okay, but how about ironed?
Ironed, I think it's the past participle, sir.
And then last, the clothes.
It's the object, sir. The
Okay.
object.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Aimee, what have you observed in these four sentences?
Sir, I observed two patterns. The second pattern is slightly different from the other.
Okay. Mark, can you name those two patterns? Were you able to observe the same patterns as Aimee?
I'm not sure, sir, but I think the first is noun or pronoun plus negative auxiliary verb plus past participle plus object plus intensifier, and the other is noun or pronoun plus negative auxiliary verb plus past participle plus object plus intensifier.
Okay, correct. Okay, those are the basic structures of negative present perfect sentence. Notice how the structures, both of the structures involve a negative auxiliary verb. A negative auxiliary verb is accomplished by adding a negation or not, and has, have, or any other auxiliary verb. For example, have not or haven't is a negative auxiliary verb. Is that clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Let's proceed. Please read Aimee.
Yes, sir. Number one, has the package arrived?
Okay, and what is has?
Sir, it's the auxiliary verb.
What is the package?
Package is the noun.
Okay, and arrived?
Sir, it's the past participle.
Okay, thank you. How about number two, Marie Rose? Can you please read?
number 2, have you talked with Kim?
Okay, thank you. What is have in that sentence?
The auxiliary verb, sir.
Okay, how about you?
Sir, I guess it's a pronoun.
And talked?
The past participle, sir.
And how about with Kim?
The object, sir.
Okay, thank you. Let's have Mark. What have you observed?
Sir, these are examples are present perfect questions.
Okay, thank you. Amy, what else have you observed?
Sir, in terms of structure, the places of the auxiliary verb and the noun or pronoun were switched. And auxiliary verb plus noun or pronoun plus past participle is the structure used.
Okay, that's a very good observation. This, people, is the basic structure of present perfect questions. Sometimes present perfect questions may contain an object like in the other two basic structures, or sometimes a WH question like in the example, what have you done? What have you done? The WH what is followed by the auxiliary verb have, and then the pronoun, and then the past participle. Is that clear? Do you have questions or clarifications? You may ask them now.
Everything is clear, sir.
Okay. Okay, up to now. Now that we have some basic knowledge about what is present perfect tense, and how to form present perfect sentences, what I want you to do is to come up with an example or a sentence that used up to now that is in present perfect tense. So, is the instruction clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, let's do this activity on the spot. Amy, let's start with you.
My sentence is the sun has continued to shine up to now.
Okay. And that sentence is a positive present perfect sentence. Thank you. How about you, Mark?
Mm. Up to now, Sharon hasn't bought the gift for her mom's birthday.
Okay, and it's a negative present perfect sentence. And last, Mary Rose.
I haven't been to Cebu up to now.
Okay, and it's another negative present perfect sentence. Okay. Okay, before we end, let's have a short recap. I want you to say something or anything related to the discussion, to our discussion today. It can be something that you learned, or what you found most significant about the discussion today. Let's start with Mark.
Sir, we discussed a bit about the difference between the present perfect tense and the simple past tense. Present perfect tense denotes that an action or event has some relevance or a connection in the present, whereas the simple past do not. Also, the simple past tense allows specific time phrases, but the present perfect tense do not.
Okay, very good. Thank you. How about you, Mary Rose?
Sir, we also discuss about some types of present perfect sentences like the positive present perfect, the negative present perfect, and the present perfect questions.
Okay, correct. Thank you. And last, Amy, how about you?
We also discuss about the structures. Positive present perfect sentence have a structure of noun or pronoun plus auxiliary verb plus past participle plus object. Also, negative present perfect sentences have a basic structure of noun or pronoun plus negative auxiliary verb plus past participle plus object plus intensifier. And the other is noun or pronoun plus negative auxiliary verb plus past participle plus object plus intensifier. And lastly, the present perfect questions have a basic structure of auxiliary verb plus noun or pronoun plus past participle.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Do you have any more questions or clarifications?
None, sir. Everything is clear.
Okay, if none, then let's call it a day. Goodbye and thank you. Be safe.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
po, sir.
Thank you
Thank
Thank
po.
you.
you.
Goodbye.
Bye.